Alright guys, so I'm sorry, this is a bit of a special episode and there's probably going to be a few of these. The game is, I'm not going to say really difficult. Everything you need is going to be there, but you have to get ready to think on your feet, be innovative and everything. So I'm going to give you guys a few tips on the game and some of the things you guys should do for the game. So we're gonna start this episode talking a little bit about the inventory and the menu and everything, and a few things you guys should be aware of. Okay, so first and foremost, the inventory, you guys should make sure to manage it so you can press square and move items in different locations. So if you guys ever played Resident Evil 4, this is the same mechanics as that, and the way it works is, yeah, you just move your inventory around. Now there's another thing for those who bought the game like from the, I don't know, day one edition or whatever. It comes with some special equipment. What you will do is you'll press L2 and it'll bring you up this storage menu where you have special guns and special gear and so on, right? I'm gonna save all my special gear and all my special things for my second playthrough. That's when I'm gonna do it in a higher difficulty, and I plan on doing an entire playthrough with different decisions on the game using that. So be aware that once you guys use this, it's one-time use, so once you use it, it goes away. Now that's tip number one. Tip number two, your augmentations, once you guys reach, it's in the beginning of the game, certain point in the game, you're going to unlock additional augmentations. Make sure that you choose wisely. I'm going to tell you right now that the vision is very important. The hacking is extremely important. So put some points into the hacking. It's going to be worth it. Also, this it's going to be very important too, because you can move objects that are going to be blocking your way. So everything's pretty important in its own respect. I would say I put all my points into this shield. I would not do that. I would actually, if I had the chance to do it all over again, I would take those points back. It would be kind of cool if you could. And I would probably put them on to like hacking. Because for combat, I can manage myself in combat. I don't really need a shield right now, but I'm sure it'll become useful later on. There's a lot of toxic areas in the game, so you wanna improve that with the lungs. Alright, so that's some tips there. Now, let me see. These things here, you can craft different items that are gonna help you. This one right here, the multi-tool, you could use it to help you hack a system that's too difficult, which is really good. I would save the majority of my parts to craft different tools and items for the multi-tool. It's probably the best thing you can craft. Now here you go. So for the missions, so I ended my episode 4 on this mission. I was kind of stuck, and I'm gonna talk about how to get through this mission now in a little bit. I'm also gonna post up a really quick video as to how I was able to finish it to help out those those who need it. But in short, you actually, you go into this room that I'll show you guys in a little bit. You'll hack a system, and once you hack the system, you have to activate the machines to use them. And I was running around going crazy. It was right in front of my face. It was right there. The only thing is I was overthinking it, because one of the things shows the cameras and the other one shows the machines, but it had the same view. as if it were the camera. So for those of you who get confused and think that both options are for the cameras, it's not. One is for the machines, one is for the camera, but I'll explain that later. This is where you keep track of your missions. I would make sure to do these. These are like side missions, but when you get experience, you get points so that you can get more augmentations, and they are extremely necessary in the game. I'm going to go like full hack. That's going to be my main thing, like the hacking, and probably if there's anything to increase inventory, I'll check it later. Alright, now moving along. This is just your map, you know, you got different things you can do here. This is very important, alright? Don't forget to go to this part right here, the database. Because here you got different messages that contain like codes for doors and everything. You're gonna need this. So if you don't want to read them, you don't have to. You could just, you know, click on this, go over here, and just scroll down. Make sure that all of these are always read. You don't have to personally read them, just the game has to acknowledge the fact that you scrolled on it. Once you do, the game will record that passcode, so whenever you come across a door that you need it, you'll be able to utilize it. So that's a really big one right there. Here we got just, you know, story items, and this is like you need the little app to scan these items, and I guess you get rewards or something. I'll check that out later, and then I'll let you guys know about it. But that's very important, okay? Those tips about this part. Now for this, you guys got to check all this out. I would say take the time and read through this. I took my time, I read through it. It explains everything I'm talking about right now in detail. The hacking is very important, you know. You guys have to, I'm telling you right now, put points into hacking. The hacking is extremely important in the game, because if you don't hack properly, you miss on data. You can miss out on tons of things in the game. So hacking it's very important. So make sure you guys do that. Alright, so I gave you guys some tips there, managing your inventory and everything. Now I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna show you guys. Alright, so this is the room you'll enter. If you guys crouch all the way in here, there's gonna be a guard out there. So there's one sitting there, and then there's one outside. Alright, you guys crouch all the way in here, you won't get detected. You can come here and then use that computer, and then make sure you don't get seen by that camera right there. Once you hack that computer, you can take the cameras down, and then you can activate those machines. I was running around crazy because I thought it was just another camera view, what I was looking at, but it was a camera view, but it was looking at these machines to activate them. So yeah, once you activate that, you know, I won't say much more to not spoil it for those who don't want to get it spoiled for, since this is just some tips. And then look, so hacking, you can hack from a distance. Like, this is badass, you know. Obviously, let me see. The only thing is the energy usage in the game kind of goes down quick. So you activate this. There we go. And then there's just so many things you could do with that. So make sure that you guys do it. You gain experience for it. It's worth the time. You know, you guys will come up here. You're trying to exit the room. You'll fall here. And voila, there you go. So to put it into retrospect, you guys will come from down there, from the subway. You'll come up here, right? You'll make a left. You'll come over here. There's going to be a guard that he's going to walk out of here, and he's going to go that way. That guy right there. When he goes all over there, just crouch here and then go in there. There's a door. The second door is going to have a code. You guys should be able to get that code through your database, so make sure you do that. And so those are going to be the tips for right now. I'm going to make a lot more videos with tips, you know, after I figure them out. It's going to help a lot of people while playing the game. Make sure you're handling your inventory. You know, when you hold triangle, you have all your stuff here. And there's some things you got to sell. I got to figure out where you go and sell them, and I'll make a video about that as well. Make sure you don't have your weapons out when you're in public. People start getting all crazy because of that. What else can I tell you guys before I end this? That's pretty much it for now. Make sure that you guys, you know, are paying attention to the story. You're paying attention to what you have to do. Don't, you know, overlook things, because it's just not gonna end good. Alright, without further ado, guys, that's gonna end it for this episode here. This was just gonna be a quick, brief episode to help a lot of people out, and I hope this really helps a lot of people, because yeah, this was a tough mission for me personally, just because I was not reading everything I was supposed to. But you know, take your time and make sure to look at the other episodes that I uploaded earlier. And you know, I got from the beginning till this point, and I'll be uploading more episodes later on today. So stay tuned, you know, subscribe to the channel and let me know what you guys think. I have a lot of things coming up. I'm also going to play Breach, which is like the multiplayer version of the game. It's pretty awesome. I like it so far. I enjoy it. And it actually ties into the story, not like a lot of other games where the multiplayer is just there to be there. It does a good job tying in with the overall story. And I'll be making separate videos that are going to be following like in-depth look at how the story is actually going. And we're going to probably end up doing like multiple playthroughs, just because the game has a lot to offer. And the stories are really fucking good in this game. Alright guys, later y'all.